I started my private jet company called Marquee Jet, I was looking for my first sale. Back in the 1990s, late 90s, I didn't have a sophisticated way to get leads. I had to go where wealthy people were and try to like pitch them. And I heard about a conference in Monterey, California called TED. And I heard that a lot of wealthy, qualified people from Silicon Valley go to the TED conference. So I got on an airplane, connected in Chicago, good song whiz, rented a car, and drove all the way up to Monterey, California, 5 hours. When I got to Monterey, California, I recognized immediately they're not letting anyone near the TED conference that doesn't have a credential. I go to this coffee shop, and I'm trying to figure out, like, how am I going to sneak into the room where all the gold is? Every hour and a half at the coffee shop, a wave of people start coming in, and they're all ordering, they got the credentials. And I'm like, they're on break. This is where they come. And they're all ordering lattes and muffins, lattes and muffins, lattes and muffins. So the next morning, I wake up at 5 o'clock, I go to the coffee shop, and I buy all the muffins. I now control all the muffin inventory in Monterey, California. And I wait. Sure enough, 2 hours later, a wave of people come in. The first guy comes online, he goes, I'd like to order a latte and a muffin. The lady says, I'm sorry, sir, we can give you a latte, but we're all out of muffin. We're getting a new order at 12 o'clock. He starts walking out. I stop, excuse me. Overheard you. I happen to have an extra muffin if you want a muffin. He's like, you got an extra muffin? I'm like, I got fucking 180 under the table, man. You want a muffin? I look at his name tag, it says Josh Koppelman. And I recognize the name because he was just in the Wall Street Journal. He sold his company, half.com, to eBay for $1 bazillion. He says, what are you doing here? I said, I'm here for the TED conference. He goes, so am I. I said, get out of here, what do you do? He tells, what do you do? I said, I have a private jet company called Marquee Jet. He said, you gotta be kidding. I'm in the market for a private jet. Do you mind if I sit down and learn a little bit about your business? I'm like, absolutely not, Mr. Qualified. Sit right here. He was my first sale. That's not a story about me being a good salesman. I'm not. I'm back of the pack sales. I'm back of the pack everything. That's a story of me being an entrepreneur, putting myself in a situation where I can attract luck.